the Queen City of Cincinnati, and one of the most historic venues in all of college football. Nippert Stadium, home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. What a game. You've seen this script before. Top 10 teams all on the road. It just goes to begin to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number one team in the country, the TXST Bobcats, the Cincinnati Bearcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Bearcats will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the ball's free deep in his own territory. Just seconds into this game, we already have a turnover and haven't even snapped one from scrimmage. Bearcat offense ready to go back to work.
Make it happen.
And get set. First down. Again. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up two. It's down at the 12.
Ready?
Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Ready? Ready?
Right back to the well. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10.
Let's go.
They
Right.
love to pick up this third
Single,
down
single.
to get a fresh set with first and goal.
Ready, 18. Red.
Running back goes in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He sprints to the end zone.
That's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback is throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. You saw it right there on the opening drive in the game. Touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bobcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off.
Going for a big play right off the bat. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Bobcat. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He wisely let that one bounce through the back of the end zone. Cincinnati offense back on the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. You can see that here.
And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
Jones to throw. Makes the grab over the middle. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up the field, but he's still short of the first down mark. Ball's at the 29. Defense can face getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. No fair catches here, looking for room. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at it.
Tuna. Hornet.
Trying to find his man on first down. Receiver is complete. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. The Bobcats want to move quickly.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's broken. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away and says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me.
8-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with second and short. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one. Not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
Trying to get behind the defense. Touchdown, Bobcats. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own line. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody staying in their range. Ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He's going to pass. Gets it out fast. They make the stop.
How about the wide receiver turning into a running back, getting upfield, getting some positive yards, and getting the first down?
Black 18.
The give to the tail. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And these defenses just eat people. They swallow human beings when they get there. They're so big, so strong. Those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mid. They put one mid on the running back, and he usually falls to the ground.
All right, let's get it. White 53.
From the gun, running back gets the give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Jones wants to throw it. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. He will step out of bounds.
Let's go. Right. Single.
Bearcats have pushed it inside the 20.
Set.
Fast motion from the offense. To the ground back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them
Let's go.
use their resources on him.
Single.
Linebacker comes free, be able to make in the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
They'll try the run. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They love the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone, and you're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, it's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
He splits the upright zone. We check in with Kevin Dodds. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Iowa State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Oklahoma State.
On the double.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on here. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Got it.
Second and 2 and 4 receivers spread all over the field.
Clear. Clear. Base. Go.
He's looking to throw. Going downfield for the big play. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Ready, set.
Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and short, looking for the first down. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
On the set.
First down here for the offense.
Jackrabbit.
They're going to ride this running back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
Okay, ready.
Now on second down.
Fire.
He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
Ready up.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break.
Set.
They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Ellington. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the
Flip.
catch.
Flip.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball. He just got out of his hands too quickly. He throws too fast. Really got there. It's now a fresh set.
Pick up on first down. Let's see if they keep it on the ground. Caught close to the marker. It's Ellington. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up,
Right.
this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
Now on first down
Pound
from the
55.
43.
Weak. Ready go.
Looking to move it through the air. In the middle, it's Ellington.
Hurry. Hurry.
Really good job getting the matchups they want out of this spot.
That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away.
The expressway is wide open. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Texas State.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Cincinnati offense back on the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to credit this deficit and put some points on the board.
Got his man in the middle. And how about that touchdown run? So it's first down.
White 29.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Well, for this defense, finally,
go.
you're
Right.
seeing pressure on the
Double,
quarterback.
double.
They're outside the top 50 in sacks per
Left
game. They've been
14.
waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Yeah, he runs a quick out route. This is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him.
Let's go. Right.
You've done it for this time or two. Nice job. Nice success.
Get set. Set.
Jones to throw. Got his man quickly. He almost almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Through the line. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive. Great blocking up front and tough physical running.
And now you wonder how are they going to be way more aggressive, just trying to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
They go right back to it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited, and the fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired of going down in the fourth quarter.
Fires to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. I really like this call to go for it on fourth down in this area of the field. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He'll pull it down. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass.
29.
He scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to do.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leads him with second and short. And the Bobcats come to the line of scrimmage. They'll keep it on the ground. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments. Ready to go back to work. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse. And this offense needs to start now. Like, you got to get some points in the fourth, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've got yourself a significant lead.
Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Off he goes. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Bearcats. It was all over. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. He'll keep it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
That's a nice drive, nice physicality, punching into the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half. Now, this thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They've got time, they've got the
On the
lead, and
double.
David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm,
Lasso!
but also the game is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop.
And the diving catch down the right side. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there. They can't take the connection.
Sometimes you see great shooters, they get on fire and they just can't miss. That's what
Got it.
executing looks like the last couple of weeks. Just completion percentage through the roof, running on offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Quarterback checking off.
Arrow. Acorn. Acorn.
He wants to pass it on second down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Ball is at the 41 as this defense
Cricket.
tries to force the punt on 3rd and long.
Lion.
From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take another shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it. First down, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Running back searching for it. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. And they desperately wanted to attempt Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get him there on 3rd down.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense.
On the
After
set.
a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs in a scoring position.
Just feeding his pads to the defense when he gets to the 36.
Okay, ready? Black 24. Cobra.
Speed up that process any way you can.
Double right. Griffin. Acorn. Ready, go.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Unleashes one deep. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcat. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Wyoming needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd popularity behind them, I'm kind of banking on the TXST has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll toss it. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Single.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers.
Back.
Jones wants to throw it. On his target down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still been short of the first down. Third down coming up after that completion.
Set.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his big tight end. And good blocking in space out there.
All right, let's get it.
Down the field.
Ready, 18. Ready.
Handoff to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Ready.
They'll line up for a second down play.
Black 88.
Right back to him on the ground. And he dropped a quick spin move on him before being dragged down. Solid pickup on the play.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back in the coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go. And they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
Trucks through the defender. He gets the job done on third down. They block the change at 37.
They found something in the run game. Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
The Bearcats will have it 1st and 10. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6.
Keep pounding away at this defense. They can play the run. If you can get this thing in jump, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
Jones to throw. Still looking on the move. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football.
Splits the upright throw. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside the 10, here he comes. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it.
Run the gun. They'll try the middle. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
throw it complete to the left. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench after your team getting a shot.
Snagged in the middle. It's Evans. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
Okay.
He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period.
Get set. Get set. Check. Razor.
Give to the running back. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
This point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back.
On the ready.
They listen and say, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this?
Jackrabbit. Gorilla.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They want to run this quarterback. And the Bobcats are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up second.
Ready, fight. Fire.
So much speed.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
Pound 55.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Touchdown, Bobcats! And the pummeling has started. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. Only reason you can think of for the onside kick here is they want to stick it to them. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
And how about it, man? Just aggressiveness. When you've already got the lead. You got a comfortable lead. You're sitting pretty, but
On
this
the double.
offense, actually this coach says, I want more. I want to get this onside kick. And not only do they try it, they get it.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He wants to throw. Gonna take a shot. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the
All right, let's get it. Right.
Maybe get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying.
A little release
No
to the
stop,
back.
no stop, no stop.
And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to
Those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, knows the marker. Get in there and get it.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and zones. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find...
Picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Got it.
Beat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
He'll try to do it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions.
Ready, set.
Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end.
Igloo.
Don't take a big shot.
Ready, go.
Going up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Mars. The defense wouldn't let it loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Awareness by the
On the
defense
set.
here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense is expecting to get guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game time.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Okay,
A
ready?
third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive
29
going.
Philly. 2 numbers. Ready?
From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the
Ready
quarterback.
up.
Yeah, get off the rock, understand the situation.
Freedom,
All the fast
freedom.
guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the
Lasso.
quarterback. Great job by the defensive line, rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
He got it. Touchdown, Texas State. And the stomping has commenced. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Ready to go back to work. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positive.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game. Just find the plays and the schemes that were working.
go.
Weren't a
Right.
lot, obviously, David,
Single,
but maybe an
single.
opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the play.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back. There'll be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Let's go. Right.
Probably the toughest
Single,
ball
single.
on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's
Let's
at the
go.
25.
Set. Hut.
Jones wants to throw it. Getting some heat. Another incompletion on third down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show.
And the pass hit. Picked off. He'll try to take it back. A sweet return after the pick, and they'll have it at the 43.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Feeling some heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and eight. Get it to the receiver. Find out set two on either side.
Here we go.
Second and 10.
Hold. Ready?
He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's right downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Gonna run it. It's one. One step wrap, two step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Bobcats are in the hurry up.
Lasso. Lasso. Thin,
Wide out in
thin.
motion. Give to the running back. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his
Okay.
performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his
42
offense
Spider.
all game
Yankee
long.
blue. Yankee blue.
They'll run on first and goal. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
On the ready.
And the D denied him on second and goal.
Cricket.
He's looking to throw. Got it. Touchdown, Texas touchdown.
White 29.
Jones to throw. Fires to the wideout.
Hurry,
Finds a
hurry.
man in the middle. They'll call timeout.
Let's go.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the right. The pass is incomplete, and there are
Go. Right.
remaining on
Double,
the
double.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. He's looking for a man on second down. Throws to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get.